So today was an eventful day, not the most eventful day, but the continuation that we saw from the end of last week did indeed continue into this week and into today as well, as price ended up finding a bottom. A temporary bottom that we were able to discover, and going back to the beginning of September when we were saying, "Hey, where could this potentially stop?" We were able to find this price over here. We mapped that out. This came and dropped right inside of it. And so this is what we have currently as far as for this new pause that's taking place here. Again, in order for this to actually be some sort of a pushback, the first thing that would need to be reclaimed is weekly open. So for the dollar, for any type of reversal, so for anybody who's looking at this idea, looking at this trade and saying, "Oh, I want to kind of get in at the bottom and ride this up for a reversal," the first thing that you're going to be looking for a reversal is for it to have fresh buyers. Like, it needs fresh buyers for a reversal to ever take place. There will not be fresh buyers here until this price can get back at a weekly open. So right now it is already down for the week. And in the same way that it was able to base right here at 104 and then slightly push up, it was still ultimately rejected as soon as the 20 period moving average caught up to it. So even for this looks nice as far as a base, so a sort of a consolidation here. But you also have to be mindful of the fact that these prices are still trending down. So you have this sort of a base that's taking place here. This is a low, and then this is a brand new low. So when you're seeing this, though it may look like a sort of basing consolidation, this price is still discovering how far it's going to go down. How far is it going to continue to trail, which is the same thing that it did over here. Because again, this was one low, and then this was an even lower low. So again, telltale signs of what was to come next with this breakdown that occurred. And again, now we're seeing the same things. We have again these lows here, making new lows, making even more new lows. And so it's right here at this minor wild card area, right here at 103.50. And so with our trade ideas, we did see that this was seeking to hold. One of the things that we're calling for today was to see if UC could hold its weekly open. And this one did close holding its weekly open. We have for the GU idea, again, pushing up. We're talking about it making it above 125. Because at the time it wasn't above 125, and so it did push up above 125, get two candles, and now this third one, working on this third one, closing above 125. We have for the EU idea, then it finally made it up to the midpoint, that wild card, that minor wild card area. It made it up there at 109,500. And so that's what we saw here. Again, two rejections there, meaning that it's going to look to base here and then try to push up through there, because it can slice through here as long as it has the buyers. But right now, people are selling at this area. So that's why price keeps pushing back down as soon as it makes it up here. We have the AU idea again, looking nice over its minor wildcard area of 65,500. And with this, it does have, it's working on its complete and second close here above this area. After closing above this area and losing it for the next two candles, it now regained it and is looking to continue to hold it. We have for the NU idea, the very pretty much same idea. Again, had it, lost it, continue to lose it, got it back, holding it. So we have it above the major quarter area as well, of that 60 cent area. And then when we look at for the UJ idea as well, again, this one finding its box down here, staying inside of this box. So we'll see how that continues to shape up. We have the GJ idea coming down to its 100-period moving average, finding buyers here at 185, pushing that price off. We'll see how that one continues to shape up. This one, again, above its longer period moving averages, below its shorter period moving averages, down for the week for EJ. And then for CJ, we have this one not only down for the week, but we also have it below all of its moving averages, all of them doing, all of them crossing over its 200, getting ready. So by the time tomorrow comes, it should be crossed over the 200 period moving average, and seeking to find support here at this 108 area. So this 108 area is going to be very important, very critical for the CJ idea to hold in order to try to get some sort of a bounce off of this period of consolidation here, because it did test lower and then push higher, and then now pushing higher. So after this is different than the other one, because although it did make a fresh new low, it did push up after that. You have for the AJ idea, we have this one above the 50-period moving average. With it being above the 50-period moving average, it is below its weekly open, and it is below its 20-period moving average. So this 20-period moving average could curl this price back down, or cause for this price to begin to consolidate. Right now it is above 97, so we'll continue to look at this one and monitor it and see if it can stay above 97. If it can indeed stay above 97, we'll see this one get back above its moving averages. We have for the NJ idea, this one is down below weekly open. This one is also below this very critical area here. And so with this one, with it being down, with it being below its shorter term moving averages and above its longer term moving averages, this is one that can really do a seesaw. So this one is the same as its counterpart when we talk about the NU idea and the AU idea, as far as how those usually have their moving averages trending immediately sideways. With this 100-period moving average almost trending immediately sideways, you get that nice volatility, making a lot of M's and W's. And so with that, that's what you have there for the NJ idea. Again, we're continuing to watch this, the dollar index, to see kind of how this one interacts with this sort of a basing action that it's temporarily doing, to see if it does indeed want to hold this to begin to actually consolidate, versus kind of holding this in order to continue to flush down, which is exactly what it did at the end of last week. So we'll continue to keep our eye on that, and we'll continue to keep you guys posted as well.